Hello and welcome to another LeetCode solution video. This is problem number 34, find first and last position of an element in sorted array. This problem is given an array of integers nums sorted in non-descending order, find the starting and ending positions of a given target value. If target is not found in the array, return -1, -1. Let's write an algorithm with O of log of n runtime complexity. For example 1, we're given an input nums of 5, 7, 7, 8, 8, 10 with a target of 8. So our output is 3 and 4, because those are the starting and ending positions of 8. For example 2, our nums array is 5, 7, 7, 8, 8, 10, and our target is 6. We return -1, -1, as 6 is not in our array. And example 3, our input nums array is empty, and our target is 0, and we return -1 and -1 because 0 is not in our array. Let's go through an example. For this example, our input nums array is 2, 4, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, and our target is 6. So what we're going to want to do is find our leftmost and our rightmost instances of our target value, and we'll use binary search to do this. Binary search is a searching algorithm that divides the array in half and searches each half to find the target value. The first thing we're going to want to do is find our leftmost instance of our target value, and we'll set a left pointer at 0 and a right pointer at our length of our nums array -1. And now with our left and right points, we'll calculate our midpoint, and our midpoint will be equal to our left plus our right minus left divided by 2. So now that we have our left, right, midpoint, we want to see if the value at our midpoint is equal to our target, which it is. Since it is, we're going to want to adjust our right pointer to point at our midpoint -1. So now our right point is equal to 2. And since our right point has changed, we want to adjust our midpoint. Our midpoint now equals 1. And we'll check again to see if our midpoint value is equal to our target, which it's not. So now that it's not equal to our target, we'll check to see if our midpoint value is less than our target, which it is. And since it is, we now want to adjust our left point. Our left point will now be equal to our midpoint plus 1. Now that our left pointer has changed, we want to update our midpoint again. Now our midpoint is equal to 2. And we want to check again to see if our midpoint value is equal to our target, which it is. So we'll adjust our right pointer again, and our right pointer is going to be our midpoint -1. And we'll stop there because our left point is no longer less than or equal to our right point. And we'll set our leftmost instance of our target value equal to our left value. And now that we found the leftmost instance, we want to find the rightmost instance. So we'll reset our left and right pointers to be at 0 and our length of our nums array -1. And now that our left and right pointers are set, we'll set our midpoint, and that is equal to our left plus our right minus left divided by 2, which equals 3. And we'll check to see if the value at the midpoint is equal to our target again, which it is. But now, since we're looking for the rightmost instance, instead of changing our right pointer, we're going to change our left pointer, and our left pointer is going to be equal to our mid plus 1. And now that our left pointer has changed, we need to update our midpoint, and now we'll check the value at our midpoint. It is not equal to our target. So now we'll check to see if the value at our midpoint is less than our target, which it's not. It is greater than our target. So now we'll adjust our right point to be our midpointer -1. And since our right point has changed, we'll adjust our mid again, and we'll check our value at our midpoint. It's not equal to our target. Our value at our midpoint is greater than our target, so we'll adjust our midpoint again. And now since our left point is no longer less than or equal to our right point, we can return our right value, and this is the rightmost instance of our target. And these are the two values we were looking for, so we can just return 2, 3. Let's jump into the code. For our solution, we're going to define a find left and a find right function. These functions are going to be used to find the leftmost and the rightmost instance of our targets. We'll start by going through our find left function. We're going to want to define our left and right pointers. Our left point will be equal to 0. Our right point will be equal to our nums length -1. Now we'll want to loop while our left point is less than or equal to our right point. Next we'll calculate our midpoint, which is our left plus our right minus left divided by 2. Now we'll check to see if our midpoint is equal to our target value, and if it is, we will update our right value to be equal to our mid -1. If our value at mid is not equal to our target, we'll check to see if it's less than our target, and if it is, we'll update our left point to be equal to our mid plus 1. And if our mid value is greater than our target, we'll update our right pointer to be mid -1. That's it for the loop, so at this point we'll just return our left. Now for the find right function. The find right function is going to be the same thing as the find left function, except we will be only adjusting the right pointer when the num's value at mid is greater than the target. All other times we'll be adjusting the left pointer. One other difference with the find right function is at the end we'll be returning right instead of left. So now we will get our leftmost target value by calling the find left function, and we'll get the rightmost instance of our target with the find right function. And before returning these two values, we'll just want to check to see if our leftmost target is less than or equal to our rightmost target. If it is, we'll return left comma right. Otherwise, we'll return -1, -1. And that's it for the code, so let's run this. All test case passed, so let's submit. Our solution was accepted, so that's it for this problem. If you like this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to check out my channel. Thanks for watching.